Okay, that zooms in a lot when it starts recording, so let's hope you're not like super like close up on my face, can see everything, it's fine. Okay, so hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is, I think, like the 9th time I've tried to start this channel, so let's hope this one sticks. Also, if I look at myself in the viewfinder thing, because I'm sorry, it'll get me a while to get used to it. It's just I'm staring at myself. So first of all, quick intro about myself. My name is Camila. I live in Canada. I'm currently living in Toronto for school. I am 19 years old and my neighbor is staring at me in the yard. Hello. And this video is going to be all about concert hacks. Yay! Woo! Yeah. So if you know me, which if you're watching this you probably do because it's my first video, it'll probably all just be my friends, which is fine. You know that I like concerts. Like a lot. Like I actually brought out my concert board here with all my tickets and my wristbands. Oh, everything's falling. This is like not even half the concerts because I need to get a new board, but I am incredibly lazy. So I also have like my concerts here, and then I have another one with like concerts for the future, and this is like my future concert. Yeah, I like concerts. I think I got that across, right? Like, you understand that? Good. What I really like about concerts is when I'm up close and personal. So like front row, that's my shit. That is the happiest you'll ever see me, front row at a concert. This is moving a lot, by the way, because I have my setup right now is my bedside table on top of my bed, on top of a box, on top of a tissue box, because I'm stupid and forgot my tripod back in my parents' house. So, oh, also the audio is going to be really bad because I'm using my camera's audio and I have a fan going because it's like 24 degrees even though it's September in Canada. So like a lot of times people ask me like, Camilla, how the fuck did you get to the front of this concert? Like, how did you do that? Like, there were seats. It wasn't general admission. Even if it was general admission, how did you do it? Like, people were came through, and yeah. I go very hard at concerts, so I figured I'd give you guys some tips on how to do it. So this first video is actually not gonna talk about how I get to the front yet. I'm gonna do that in the part 2, because first I wanted to talk about the different kinds of concerts there are, so you can understand like which one you want to go to, and also how to find concerts and get tickets for the bands that you like. Because I know a lot of times people also message me saying like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know they were playing. When did you get tickets? How did you get them? Or the tickets sold out? How did you do it? Blah, 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 blah. So this is going to help you so that I don't have to text people back when they ask me. I can just send them this link. Yeah. So first things first is knowing the different kinds of concert. The first thing is, of course, general admission, which is everyone pays the exact same fee for the ticket. I personally prefer these because it's fair game. Everyone's got the same ticket. And of course there's seated concerts, which tend to be in arenas. There's general admission within the arena. So first things first, how do you even know that the concert's happening? Come on, I didn't know that they were coming. They were touring. Yeah, okay. I like to use several apps on my phone. So this is my little like tickets thing. I have like movies, but I also have, ooh, my nail girl. Okay, I have Ticketmaster, Live Nation, SeatGeek, StubHub, and Bandsintown. And Bandsintown is how I use, what I use to find concerts. See, it tracks everything on your not your Instagram, your iTunes and your Spotify, and then it finds you if any of those bands are playing near you. And my data is really, really bad, so this is not going to load. I'll show you it when it does load. But essentially, ooh, focus. So essentially it lists any concerts in your area. You can choose the radius and whatever area it is that you're in. For example, I choose Toronto and I choose 50 kilometers. And then since it's already gone through all your iTunes and your Spotify list, it knows what you're into and it lists anything that you have in your Spotify or iTunes, like any artist, as well as any recommended ones in chronological order of what's happening tonight, what's happening tomorrow, etc, etc, etc. You can also have it for the option of all events, so it shows you any event and concert that's going on within 50 kilometers of you, which sometimes is useful when like it doesn't always pick up that I'm interested in a band, because maybe I don't have any of their songs on iTunes or Spotify, but like I know who they are, and if they were coming, I would go see them. I use this specifically for my smaller bands that I like, the ones that like to play at Massey Hall or Mod Club, Danforth, Phoenix, you know, the really small venues that has like maybe 500 seats, because they're not always selling their tickets on Ticketmaster, and they're not always promoted, and I'm not always part of their mailing list. That, by the way, a mailing list is another way to make sure that you get pre-sale tickets for bands, and to make sure you're getting the announcements and you're getting everything that you need to know. Like if you're a really big fan of a certain artist, for example Harry Styles, make sure you're signed up for their mailing list, because it will tell you everything you need to know. Like they will give you discounts on merch, they will give you pre-sale tickets. Like they know you're a fan, so they give you that stuff first. The new thing that's happening now lately has been the live verified fan. The moment that you see anybody talking about it, that you get an email for it, sign up for it, because it's only open for a certain couple of days and you will miss out. It's crappy because you find out that you missed out, and then a week later you hear everybody getting tickets and you're like, crap, I should have signed up for the live verified fan. I think my roommate just got home. Okay, and now you know what artists you like, you know what time they're coming to your city, and you know the day the tickets go on sale. So what do? You go, you sign up for the pre-sale, you get everything ready, and boom, click, select, and sorry, there are no tickets available right now. And you cry, you go to bed, you give up. And then you see in a couple months everybody posting videos from the concert that you never got to go to. So this is how you do it. If it's for a day of ticket sale, so you are buying the tickets directly from the artist, from Ticketmaster, from Live Nation, whatever company it is that you are doing, you need to be prepared. Make sure you have an account with whatever company they're selling with. Make sure you have your credit card details on it, your shipping information, everything is set to go. Then make sure that you have more than one item to look it up with. I normally use my phone, my mom's phone, my dad's tablet, my computer, and my mom's computer. And I am ready. I have at least 4 items that I am staring at and constantly refreshing to get tickets. It is the best way, and it has always worked for me. There's very few times where I have not gotten a ticket, and I have not gotten a good ticket. The second tip I will give you is, even if you're going with a friend, especially if it's general admission, buy one ticket. You're way more likely to get better seats, or to even get a ticket if it's a highly anticipated event, if you're purchasing with one ticket. You can figure out how you're doing it the day of. So buying one ticket will assure that you get a ticket, especially if you're going in a big group. Like, I know you guys want to have fun, you want to go with all your friends, all 10 of you, you're not going to get good seats. Like, it's very unlikely, unless you pay for the VIP, because those don't go as quickly, but still, they try to seat you all together, and then you end up at the back. I'm sorry, it's gonna happen. A lot of times I buy just the one ticket, and then my friends just sort of, whoever gets, you know, the closest seat, we all just kind of join up, and I'll talk about that more in my second video, but buy one ticket. It's not worth not seeing it just to be next to your friend, because you're not going to be paying attention to them anyways. I'm sorry. If I am front row for Nal Horn, I am not going to be paying attention to who's next to me. Nal Horn is 5 feet away from me, guys. Come on. So if you're buying tickets not the day of, so from a second-hand ticket place such as StubHub or SeatGeek, which by the way are the 2 that I recommend, because first of all, they're trustworthy. They have really good fan guarantees that even if you don't, if anything does happen to your ticket, which it's never happened to me. Is this even focused? There we go. So even if you don't, if anything happens with your ticket, it was a fake, there's multiples, anything at all, they give you your money back. Especially StubHub. StubHub's really good with that, even though their fees are insane at StubHub. Fix that, fees. And I like SeatGeek for looking at multiple, because it shows you not just one place, but anywhere else that it's placed. Like, it'll even show you StubHub tickets. It'll show you Ticketfly, I think. There's a bunch. But it's really good because you don't have to keep going and comparing and whatever, and it'll also let you set it for best value, lowest price, everything. Like, it's great. highly recommend it. So if you are purchasing from any of those places, don't get ripped off. I will never pay more than double depending on the price. If it was a $20 ticket, I'm willing to pay up to $40 for it. If it was a $100 ticket, I'm willing to pay up to $175, etc., etc. A lot of the time, these people are scam artists that are just trying to make a lot of money. Don't get scammed, guys. Don't do that. The best times to be looking for tickets are not as soon as they get sold out, because that's when everyone is posting them all at once, trying to get them to sell. Like, that's when the scam artists start. The best time to look for tickets is I start looking a month before, then I check back every couple of days, and then I've bought really good price tickets the day of. Another good trick, which I personally don't like to do, is getting scalpers on the street before the concert. Now, this is not something I personally like to do because I don't like planning things last minute, but if you're really spontaneous and you're like, you know, Justin Bieber's playing today at the Rogers Center, I don't have tickets, everything online is really expensive, let me just go to Rogers Center and check it out. Like, if you're from the area, like, I am a solid 15 minutes away from Rogers Center. I would be willing to do that if I had it, but like, don't travel 40 minutes out of your way to try and find a scalper, because you're most likely going to get ripped off because you already spent all the time and effort getting there. You're not going to care about how much the tickets cost. It's not worth it. A lot of times also what I've done is, if I'm not able to do it the day of, I try to get a friend to do it for me. We each purchase one single ticket, and then we sell it to each other for face value because we're friends, and that's how friendship works. So I hope you guys enjoyed me rambling a little bit on and on about concerts and how much I love them, and this is what my friends have to deal with every day because it's all I talk about, really. And I'm just saying that just because I do these things doesn't mean that it's the only way to do these things. Like, I'm not, the chick-a-lot. I'm not saying that you have to do it this way or you're not going to get tickets. It's just what I personally have experienced and what I recommend other people to do whenever they ask me about it. So part 2 will be me talking about how I do get to the front of concerts or how I get better seats. I feel like that's going to be a really long video, so I didn't want to put it all in one. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you soon. Bye. Sorry, my arm's like here because I'm like on an angle, and if I let go, I'm like, ooh. Okay, ignore my messy desk. Am I covering that? Can you see that throughout the whole video? Okay, just, if you see my desk, ignore it. Thanks.